Welcome back to digital class, and now we're looking at the second topic here and the conversion of unit. So before I start explaining about all this conversion of unit, I need to remind you on some of the thing that's very important, okay? About how do you multiply tens, hundreds, thousands, and also divide 10, 100, and 1,000. So example, 6 times 10. I believe most of you know how to do this. 6 times 10 is supposed to be 60. Now, how about 0.57 times 10? Okay, so I believe that you should know, but I'm just reminding you, if you see that there's times 10, now there's 1 0 here, right? And what you can do is actually to move the decimal place. For example, here, 0.57. So you can move this to the right side. So you can see this is here. So 0.57 times 10 will be equal to 5.7. So the decimal place have been moved, the decimal points have been moved to the middle here. Okay. The same thing if I were to give something like 3.526 times maybe 100. Now you can see I have 2 0 here, and I will move this to 2 times. So it'll be 1 time, 2 times. So with that, my new product is 352.6. Okay, I hope that you can understand this. Now, how about division? For example, if I put 3.8 divided by 10, again, when you see divide, means that you're moving to the left side. How many zero do you have? You have 1 0 here. So this decimal point, you move to the left side. Then the dot's supposed to be here. Huh? Teacher, then how? Again, when there's dot here, before the dot, you know that there's always a 0. So it'd be 0.38. Okay? Now, let me give you another example. How about 0.392 divided by 100? It's already 0 point something. How do you divide by 100? The same thing again. When you see that there's 2 0 here, this decimal point is supposed to move to the left side. How many times? 2 times. So 1, 2. So dot will be here. If it's a bit confusing, then you can just write here. Before the dots must have a 0, and there's a space here, right? It's what? For what? For 0. So the answer will be 0.00392. Okay, so this is something how you handle multiplication of tens, 100,000 even, and also the division part. And why is it important for us to know this before learning about conversion of unit? Because many of these conversion of units are actually multiplied by thousands, hundred, tens. Okay? Okay, so let me just discuss about this. Okay, first, length or height. Okay, this one, this one's supposed to use the word mass instead. Okay, now, km to meter. First thing you should understand is 1 km is equal to 1,000 meter. So it means that if you are converting into something smaller, okay, I shouldn't say smaller. Okay, 1 km is equal to 1,000 meter. So in order for you to convert, you need to always multiply by 1,000. Okay, now 1 meter, if you want to convert into cm, again, 1 meter is equal to 100 cm. So you are supposed to multiply 100. Next, 1 cm is equal to how many millimeter or mm? 1 cm is equal to 10 millimeter mm. So you need to times 10. And when these go backwards, it will all be divide. So can you see here? So divide and divide. Okay, and this is something that's very, very important, and you should know this so that you are able to do all the conversion of unit. And again, perhaps this will not be just a single question in PSLE, but you'll be doing something difficult, and at the end, you need to convert the unit. So let's come to the next one, mass. So 1 kg is equal to how many gram? You're supposed to times 1,000 because 1 kg equal to 1,000 gram. And the same thing, when you're going backwards, you are supposed to divide by 1000. Okay? Maybe I'll give you an example. So example, you have, maybe I will have 1.32 kg. Now, if I want to find gram, so what should you do? I multiply by 1000. And 1000 have how many zero? I have 30. So I need to move this to the right for 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. So I know that if it's in gram, it will be 1320 gram. Something like this. Okay, this is just an example. How about example, I have 256 gram. Now I want to convert this into kg. So what should I do? Again, if I want to convert into kg, I need to divide by 1000. So I'll just move from here. 1, 2, 3. Because there's 30, that's why I move 3 times. So dot will be here, 0 will be here. So the answer will be 0.256 kg. Okay, so that's how this works. Okay. Yes. Let's move on to volume. So volume, the same thing. We understand that 1 L, L means liter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml, milliliter. So I need to convert by multiply 1000. And if I go backwards, the same thing, I will divide 1000. But one very interesting thing is that 1 ml is actually equivalent to 1 cm cube. So it means that 1 ml is equal to 1 cm cube. So this is something that you need to take note, because sometimes students tend to forget about this. Okay. Next, about time. Time, 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 1 hour, 60 minutes. So if we want to convert minutes to second, so 1 minute is 60 seconds. So the same thing, we will be multiplying 60. And if you go backwards, we will divide by 60. Okay, so that would be basically the conversion of unit that you need to know for now. The length, height, the mass, the volume, and also time. Okay, so I hope that this will give you a better idea about conversion of unit. Again, it will usually not appear as a single question because it will be too easy, or unless they make it a bit harder. But these are something that is minor, but you should know so that you will not lose point when you're doing something difficult. Okay, or greater. So I hope that this helps you, and thank you. See you. Bye bye.